Okay, this is the process in how to install and remove a Quest 3 controller into the LS-EV2 retro adapter. First, let's look at a part of the adapter. This is here is to keep the strap in place. This arm that has this clip is to help the controller stay within the adapter, and also it helps in keeping the controller from rotating within the housing. In addition, there is this block in here which also keep the controller in a particular orientation so that it doesn't rotate inside this housing. Now, to install the controller, remove the cover, and the edge that is down here goes inside the housing behind this block. Then position the controller inside the housing, press down the button here that remove the battery cover, and then push down so that this clip in here on this little arm goes inside this area. You can see how there is very little room between the arm and the button, which means that the adapter is already at the position that it needs to go. Also, you can tell on the back that the strap this particular point here that keep the strap from coming out is basically right below where the strap will be, if the strap is in place. Next, this particular clip here is what keeps the controller from sliding out from the adapter. Notice that it has a groove here, opening, and look at the shape of it so that you can see and understand how does it go in. In order to install it, you will place it in this end of the housing by just putting the opening that is on the clip on top of this area and push down on it, and it will look this way when it's installed properly. In order to remove it, you can easily rotate it and push it out. It is a flexible material. It's not going to break if you push or bend it. Again, to install it, you can also put it this way on the back, get it into the housing space, and then you can just push in and it will go in place. You can see how at this point the clip is keeping the adapter and the controller very close together. Now at this point you already installed the controller and you can use the adapter to play. Another option you have is able to install a AA battery, AAA battery inside the controller without taking the controller out. This green part here is my own adapter to make a AAA battery fit in this controller that is normally designed to use a AA battery. Now the battery is inside, the clip is in place, and you can play with this adapter without having any problem. To remove it, again, very simple. First thing is to remove the clip in the back. In order to do that, you can just wiggle the adapter, the clip out by just pushing it off, rotating it, and pulling it out. The next thing is to press the button here so that you can safely remove it from the arm and push forward with this finger. Now the controller is out and you are ready to go back and using your controller with any other game, or put back your cover on it without having to remove the battery if necessary. This particular clip, which is and will be included with this adapter, is only in case that you like to feel more secure. So in order to use this clip, you have to connect it to this pin that is here using this opening here. Push it down, and now it's in place. In order to keep this clip here, if you want, or you can remove it and just keep it on the side. But if you want to use it, this is the process. Put them in, take the controller, again slide it in. This is flexible, so you can just push this down and move this out of the way, and then push it down on it, on top of the head. It will look this way. At this point, you want to make sure that you align this arm to this opening, and again press and push down. And now notice again that you have very little space between the arm and the button. Make sure that you notice that this end here is basically right almost inside where the barrier strap goes in. Now you can take this clip, which is the main source of keeping the adapter from slipping out, back in that spot by easily just putting it here like this and pushing it in, and it'll be like that. So this is the end of this video. Hopefully you can understand how to install and remove your Quest 3 controller in this particular adapter. Thank you for watching.